Hey guys, welcome back to the Code Chic. In today's video, I'll be taking you through HTML tags. By the end of this video, you'll be able to describe how web pages are built using tags. So what does HTML look like? HTML is simply created with tags, and tags are like keywords which define how the web browser will format and display the content. With the help of tags, a web browser can distinguish between an HTML content and a simple content. HTML tags contain three main parts: opening tag, content, and closing tag. We have the opening tag, HTML content, which is some text, and closing tag. So when a web browser reads an HTML document, a browser reads it from the top to bottom and left to right. HTML tags are used to create HTML documents and render their properties. Each HTML tags have different properties. How do we create tags? All HTML tags must be enclosed with the angled brackets. For example, we have these angled brackets and then the tag, name of the tag, and then the closing angled bracket. Every tag in HTML performs different tasks. If you have used an open tag, then you must use a closing tag, except for some few tags that we shall see in the future. How do we use tags to create elements? Now, elements basically represent the root of an HTML document, so it is also referred to as the root element. So for closing tags, we start with an opening of angled brackets, followed by a slash, name of the tag, and the closing angled brackets. Bringing all how we write these tags together, we come up with something like this. P, some text, which is the content, and then the closing tag. Opening and closing tags are like mittens. You need one on the left and the other on the right hand side. Examples of HTML tags. We have paired and unpaired tags. Paired tags consist of opening tag and closing tag as its companion tag, as we saw in the previous example. The example is we have P, hello, and P opening, content, and hello. We have the P that we saw in the previous example. We have unpaired tags. This is called unpaired tag when the tag only has an opening tag and does not have closing tag or companion tag. Let's see that in the example. So let's open our VS Code and try an example of what we are talking about. So we shall simply create a new file and call it index.html. Then we shall create a structure of HTML by pressing Shift, exclamation, and then we press enter. Now we are trying to demonstrate paired tags. We gave an example of the P tag. We have P, it opens and it closes, then we have some content in it, which is hello. This is a typical example of a paired tag. The next is we have unpaired tags. So the example of unpaired tags, so let's give it a paragraph and then we write something inside the paragraph. So examples of paired tags, we have the HR tag. We don't need to close it. We also have the break tag. So let's just do this. BR tag. BR and HR are examples of unpaired tags. Next, so let's open this in browser and see how it looks like. So the HR creates an horizontal line as we see here in browser, and the break here starts the next sentence on a new line. These two, HR and BR, are typical examples of unpaired tags, while the P tag here is an example of a paired tag because it has the opening and the closing tags, whereas these do not have others. In older versions you find that it has a slash here. It all does the same thing. So next example of tags is we have self-closing tags. So for self-closing tags, a typical example is an image tag. So let's just create an image tag, that is img, and then we alt the image. So let's simply go to our browser. Let's get an image. So let's just copy this image. Let's copy link address and we put it in our image source here. Or let's simply download an image. Alt is computer image. Alt, this is the text that will show when the image is not loaded on your website. So as you can see, since we haven't added an image, the alt will be showing here, computer image. That's the purpose of using the alt. You can leave it as empty if you want to. So let's create a new folder here and call it images. So let's go to our work on desktop. We have images, and let's paste our image right there. So we have service 1, so we simply link the image here, images service1.jpg. so we can see that our image is showing here, however it's too large. We can add what we call an attribute called height, then we give it maybe 60, or we give it 60, then it's still large. Let's give it a height of 100. So we can see that image, it's a self-closing tag. It doesn't have an opening tag, it just have the img tag, and that's all. The next type of tag we have is utility tags. These tags are differentiated based on the purpose they serve. An example of utility tag is formatting tag. These tags allow us to format texts. For example, we are just going to add another paragraph here and add some content in it, and then a typical example of, we can see the paragraph we created right here. So formatting tag could be like the B tag, that is the bold, and then we can add specific amount of text in it. So let's just copy and put it inside the tag. So we realize that this particular word on the browser appears as bold. Then another example of formatting tag is the underline tag. So we are going to do that example in this same paragraph. We are just going to add the U tag, the U tag. It is used for a given functionality, and then we paste it there. And then we realize that that particular line where we added the U tag, which is underline, underlines the word here. So those are examples of tags. Those are examples of utility based tags. Next is we have the structure tag. The structure tags help us in structuring the HTML document. For example, the description, the head, the HTML, the title, the body tags. Another category of tags is control tags. These, for example, the script, the radio buttons and check boxes and form tags that we shall be using quite a lot while we are doing our practical HTML web development. So in summary, a tag is a specification for displaying content. Generally, there would be a start and end tag. Also, few tags do not require an end tag, as I showed you in the few examples we have had. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, comment down below or reach out to me on Twitter at FennyCodes. See you in the next video. Bye.